And so
what does Laura cover?
Oh, some true crime. She does a lot of drama, even though she doesn't think she does. She reacted to my outing video and called me a racist several times.
Crazy.
Yeah, and she'll go after like Queen and Queen's panel, but they've been going back and forth for a while. You know, it wasn't unusual for me to see Jones and Crystal going back and forth. Because Crystal also says shit when she's on Laura.
I'm sure.
You know, so no, I don't think you should, but I also don't think, like my moderators in my live, I don't want them going after other creators or saying anything, you know, talking shit about other creators.
Well, I get it. I think that I can understand that point, but from my perspective, especially what I preach, if anyone's learning anything from me, especially how to debate, always speak your mind and go out there and don't be afraid to do it. I would be hypocritical to say.
No, not when they're somewhere else. Yeah, sure. Not when they're somewhere else. I'm talking about one, like if I'm doing a live.
On your panel? Oh, same thing. Speak
I don't want to. Yeah.
Same. Speak your mind. Yeah. Come in, Rose. Like, and if anyone wants to come in and say the opposite, they're welcome to too.
Yeah.
I always drop them like, I want freedom of speech. I want everything. People could say whatever they want about me. I just want the right to say whatever I want back. That's all. I don't care. Like, what's his name? Was it Morbid called me nigga like I would say 30 times yesterday. I laughed my ass off.
I think he's Asian or something.
I know. I've did my research after the fact. I was just like, what is he? White or something? Like, that would be funny. But if he's I don't care what he is. He just was trying to do it to trigger me. And I'm like, you must not have watched my content at all, bro.
But see, and then he goes into Queen and they're all high, Morbid, and you know, but he just called you the N-word. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's not right.
I said that to the Glera. Like, you don't mind your friend calling me a nigga like 1,000 times, but then you going to accuse somebody else of being racist for a blog?
Yeah. And find me ever saying that word, ever. Like, my whole go through everything. Wouldn't say it. And I know that alone doesn't make you racist, but it's kind of bad. You know, it's not good.
That is crazy. That's a huge hypocrisy. Because a blog doesn't make you racist either.
No,
so the fact that they are using that to label you racist, but then this man can come into my stream and say, and mind you, I don't care. Honestly, if someone was racist and came in and said the N-word, I would have the same reaction. I would laugh my ass off. I'm okay with freedom of speech. Just can I roast you back? Like, can we just exchange? Let's have a fair exchange. That's all. I don't want you to cry once, because I'm going to crank it up.
You roast that, yeah.
Yeah, and then people usually can't handle when I crank it up. I can go for 10 hours straight. I've done it. Just roasting people that they just like, all right, I give up. Like, what's his name? Yesterday he kept saying, okay, man, where we go from here? Come on, man, where we go? I'm like, we go nowhere. I'm just going to troll you all day. You can leave if you want to. I'm never going to have a serious convo with you. This is just what's happening now. Yeah, why would I have a serious convo with that guy? For what?
Yeah, I can't see him doing a serious anything, you know, because he's always joking about something, but
he's a clown. But that's fine. I just milked him for content. You know, so come on, just keep on talking shit. Give me the content. Word. I was like, I'm gonna just keep chopping this shit up. Ooh, you could get the Glare to come in. Come on.
I was surprised he came in.
I knew he was gonna do it eventually. He had no options.
Yeah, because people were commenting on him jumping off all the time.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's seeing him running all day. Yep. Every time I would come on, he would jump up.
Right.
So he had no choice. To come on and try to flip things. And what was so amazing is every time he was wrong, he refused to acknowledge he was wrong.
Yeah.
That was hilarious to me. You accused me of having 5 allegations. I did? All right, let's find a clip. Oh, wait. It was somebody in the chat that...
Oh, I've heard it before. I mean, I heard it. Dolly did a big thing. And he had some woman that wanted to come up and talk about it. And she never did. But that's what I told him that night. He kept calling me a cunt. And he said, why don't you open your blog? And I said, why don't you answer about the essay? And that made him mad. And he said, where'd you hear that? I emailed him about it because I wanted to, I mean, if I'm going to, go against someone that's saying that about you, I want to know whether it's true or not. And he never answered. Honest,
the allegation is true. That's what I was trying to get him to talk about, but he kept running every time I asked him yesterday. The allegation is true. I've seen the actual police report for one.
Oh, there is.
But I didn't. There's for one. He has one allegation that I can confirm. I did see the police report. He has a bunch of other police reports for like punching the walls when he was drunk with his ex-girlfriend and all this extra shit. But the person who has all his receipts disappeared. But I can confirm these receipts because in the time when I first had an issue with him, she showed them all to me. And I looked through all of them and was like, oh shit. Oh. But then I felt so uncomfortable because it had mad shit in there. So I was just like, no, this is crazy. I was like, this is dirty. His record is wow. So I was like, whatever. So I just stayed away from it. I was like, okay, I seen enough to say that I seen one allegation for sure. He even came on panel and admitted that his issue is where he tries to like use the words thing as, oh, y'all saying it's 5. He already confirmed it was 1. Right? He confirmed 1. He said it himself, right? So that's like the fact that there is an allegation isn't someone spreading misinformation. There was an allegation. Was it true? Was it false? I don't know, right? Apparently the person was supposed to come out and interview with the Cali person. I don't know anything about that. What I can confirm is him beating his child. Beating his child. He tried to say he didn't say he was special needs. And in the video he did.
Yeah, but see, here's my thing. The way he lies, and I saw him lying last night a bunch of times, that story is probably 5 times worse than what he's admitting to.
Facts.
Big
facts.
Oops, what did I do?
You said, oops, what did you do?
I had to cough. When I was listening to him talk about it, if he'll lie about everything else when he tells the truth on something that's that bad, he's like, he's not telling you everything that happened.
Yeah. He'll start twisting it up. I'm telling you, I wanted to get deep into it. That's why I kept saying, where did I lie? Tell me right now. You said I lied. Where? Well, you manipulated the truth. But okay, first you said I lied. Now I manipulated. Okay. How did I manipulate the truth? Oh, you made it sound. How? You said it was special needs. Okay, let's put up the footage. You said it was special needs, Glera. But you said I had 5 allegations. I said you had 5 allegations. Okay, let's pull up the clip. I pulled up the stream that I was on at the very moment, rewinded it back as we all was on it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was someone in the chat that said that.
Yeah.
And I specifically said, this isn't me. This is someone in the chat asking this question. And I put the comment on the screen.
Yeah, and you said there are allegations, not
exactly
truth.
They were allegations, and I kept asking for receipts.
That's pretty tough, an essay allegation.
Yeah, I'm never going to be the guy that's going to jump on one of those. I'm always going to ask for that. That's what I asked him that too. I was like, yo, Glare, do you forget that every time you've had certain allegations, there's been times when I've actually defended you? When his moderators were saying that he used to call them at late night with his shirt off, all creepy, trying to get with them. I picked that whole story apart. The only thing that was true is, yes, he did call them with his shirt off, but it wasn't in the way that, it wasn't in the way that it was on some, he just had his shirt off. They kept begging to call him. He was like, all right, whatever, call. And he just happened to have his shirt off. But they made it seem like he called them like, hey, what's up, baby, with the shirt. So when I covered it, I exposed the hell out of his moderators.
Yeah.
Right. But then he won't say that. He won't ever tell you that. He admitted, oh, well, I didn't see it. So why do you keep saying I'm a lie? Where did I lie? I can tell you where you lied. Everything I said is true about you. This is just a disgusting, nasty man. That's why it had to come to, let's just fight. I want to shut you up. I want to shut your mouth for good. Oh, so you can't beat me with words. So you want to try with fists? This is how you know Will's stupid. I'm a martial artist. He knows this.
Small?
He might be small. It don't matter if he's huge. He could be fucking 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's aware of this. They doxed my information. He actually fucking admitted to this shit on stream. And I was like, so how'd you get my info, Glare? How'd you get my info? He wanted to switch the fucking subject. But he knows that I used to be a mixed martial artist. I've done jiu-jitsu tournaments, won championships, MMA, kickboxing. The fact that he would get so mad and emotional that he would challenge me to fisticuffs is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's so stupid. That is really dumb.
That's a guy thing, though.
His ego. I'm just fist. You willing to just risk that against someone who actually knows what they're doing? That's dumb.
Yeah.
But okay, I'll oblige for a check. I would definitely. In fact, I'll take even further. I'll make a deal with him. If he beat me, I'll delete my YouTube channel. If I beat him, he deletes his YouTube channel. That's how confident. This is how confident I am. I even limited the route. He wanted to do MMA. I said, no, let's just stick to boxing. I don't think it would be fair.
And so is it going to happen or no?
I hope so. I'm going to try everything in my power. He wants me to set everything up. I'll try to see if I can make some calls. If there's a promoter, I'll do it.
I'll donate.
There's a picture of me slamming somebody on their head.
Yeah, I've seen that before, but I can't tell what.
I show clips all the time of me like boxing and back when I was doing MMA and martial arts. I'm not like just some guy that's just, let's just throw gloves on and shit. Now, like, there's just, it shows that he was just being really emotional.
Yeah, I mean, he ran out of words.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Let's result a fist.
Yeah, well, that's like what he was doing with me when he just kept saying, you're racist. Open up your website. And he just kept saying the same thing over and over and over again.
He ran out.
Have more words or, you know.
He did.
No, but I didn't realize till last night. It shouldn't be shocking to me, but just how much he lied.
Yeah.
You know.
It ain't shocking to me.
Well, it is to me because I just would go in his chat and, you know, listen to him or whatever. Not a big deal, but people had told me.
Right.
Like, you know, beware of the glare, but I don't ever listen.
He's disgusting.
Yeah,
He's disgusting. All I needed was 5 minutes to talk. I knew it. That's why he was running from me. There's no way he would be able to get that shit off. Every time he talks to me, people go, oh, snap, this is real. Wait, he really did do these things.
Yeah, and listening to him when I was going through your videos, listening to him talk to John Crimes was so gross.
Disgusting.
So gross. Just had his tongue right up his butt. It was like,
yo, I don't want to talk too much about that behind the scenes shit, but I got some information. But just from my eyes, from me seeing something, he was kissing his ass, and I knew what it was. From the beginning, I was like, okay, yep. Every time he sees somebody with a following within the true crime world, he's going to kiss they ass.
Yeah. Oh, he had a fun time last week, you know, going against me, and he was going on all the panels, all the, even people that didn't like him were letting him come on.
He talked crap about you on John Crime's panel?
No. That was an old one. I found it on one of your old videos. That's where I found him talking about that meme. And he was up on John Crime's panel. Savage Live had been on there, and he was kissing her ass. You know, oh, I just love you, whatever. She got off, and then it was just he and John Crimes. And I guess John Crimes might have had a problem with him or something. And Claire was explaining himself and, you know, how he changed his life after the meme, the ugly meme and critical payout. It was such bullshit. I mean, it was like,
change his damn life.
And I respect you.
Social climbed.
Well, another sub that subs to me wrote in your comments on that, and I clipped it. She wrote in your comments on that video how he changes, like about every year he cycles through. You know, he always turns into an ass, starts a bunch of crap, and then he goes on to something else, like reinvents himself, I guess.
That's facts.
Reinventing himself into an asshole. So, I mean.
And more people discover it, starts drinking again. I heard him crack open the beers. That conversation, I swore I heard it. Burping, yeah, he was drinking. He didn't deny it either.
Yeah.
He didn't deny it when I kept saying it. He was drinking. I had him over there having sips. He was stressed, man. Good.
And he said he wasn't. He said he wasn't drunk that night. That he kept calling me names. And I'm thinking, if you weren't drunk, that's even worse. Like, I would rather, you have that excuse than. But I just wanted to
look like the woke hero. That's all that was.
And everybody thought he looked dumb.
He did. He definitely looked stupid. He looked real dumb.
Spitting and
anyway, nasty as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, and I never saw it. I saw one time he was interviewing JLR's ex-girlfriend. And I got him the interview. And I thought he was going to do a good job with it, and it was terrible. Just terrible. He was drunk, and he was like shitty to her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I mean, she gave me a lot of information, but I just hated it for her because, that was kind of hard to come out as JLR's ex-girlfriend,
Right.
But yeah, that's the only time, though. The rest of the time, he just kind of talked about cases or whatever. Wasn't a big deal.
That's crazy that he would even have the nerve to do that.
Yeah, she was a pretty big get at the time, because everybody hated JLR and she had a lot of stuff to say about him. And I think he asked her if JLR ever said the N-word. Because I've got one video of JLR that will blow your mind. Just blow your mind.
Really?
Yeah. And
I gotta see that.
I'll send it to you, but it's not something you can even put up, but it's bad. It's him with a Coke bottle, I think, wearing a, can I say SWAS, the red one with the white.
Oh.
Yeah. Wearing that and holding it up and holding the Coke bottle and starts going down on the Coke bottle saying that it's the German leader.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy. So crazy. But yeah, and he doesn't get a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's straight up bad.
That is pretty damn bad.
Yeah. So anyway, he asked her if he ever said the N-word, and she said, yeah, he would say it to about people in their neighborhood or whatever. Well, Burnt Toast was in the chat, and she says, that's it, because she's got so much power. And she's like, that's it. And that's when he was rude to her and kicked her off.
Yikes. You got clips of this?
Yeah, it's on his channel. I have the video that I told you about JLR, but yeah, that's all on I'm sure that's on Claire's channel.
I'm gonna definitely take a look at that. Definitely gonna take a look at that. They nasty asses.
Yeah, and she's a nice girl. I mean, I get it. He said the N-word. I mean, is anyone surprised? Given seeing him with a white power cap on,
No. It's just, I guess people aren't used to it.
Well, I mean, he doesn't. The thing about JLR is he's a bit of a psychopath, and he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't care what you think. And right now, he's kind of doing a good job at just, JLR investigates, and he's like a little kid that dresses up like sometimes he wears a media cap. Sometimes he wears an investigator's cap and runs around with his phone, and he believes that's who he is. But
you really think he's investigating?
He goes through a Facebook page and he starts calling people. Like, if you're the suspect or maybe the suspect, then he calls all your friends, like all your family and friends, and gets information on you.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, I mean, but he does it. I mean, that's what he does.
Oh.
Yeah.
The hell is wrong with him?
But yeah, he's up to like 70,000
70,000?
Yeah. Oh, he's done all kinds of just rank stuff, but he doesn't care what you think. Like, he knows that's out there. He knows people are, like I did so many videos on him, like going to Sandy Hook where all the kids were killed. And he's acting like he's the shooter's uncle. And the news is
crazy.
News is interviewing him. Yeah. And he loves it. So he doesn't let it faze him that people think that about him.
That is wild as hell.
Yeah.
Do you think it motivates him?
Oh, yeah. You can tell when you're, like I said, I've been researching him for like 2 years. But when he's doing his live, he'll say something that, you kind of know is bullshit. And he knows it's bullshit. You can tell because when he says it, then he'll look down at his chat real quick. It's like, I get the reaction. And that's just a trait of kind of a narcissist. I think he's like on a triad or something, but they think you're stupid. His audience doesn't know that, but he thinks you're stupid. And so he'll do these things just to watch your reaction, as bizarre as it is, to see if you believe him. And people believe him. Yeah.
And people believe him.
Yeah, they do. They just fawn over him. He'll have 1,000 people in his chat on the regular. Wow. He's so bad. He is so bad.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Yeah, if you knew, you could do a lot of videos on him. In fact, he would probably talk to you. Like, I've never seen anybody interview him except Jay for Justice.
So I'll do some videos then. I already planned on it.
Yeah, he was out there with Molly and Bullhorn Betty and all them in front of the Betty Mosquito.
I definitely remember that.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could have went down there, right? I had a plan. If they ever do this again, this is my plan. I'm going to fly down there and I'm going to troll them.
Well,
I'm going to get a bullhorn and I'm going to yell in their face.
That's what happened in Georgia on the Quentin Simon case. Bullhorn Betty and Dolly, Molly and Mallory from House of William, they ended up showing up. And Chronicles of Olivia, I think. Anyway, so this woman named Aileen showed up across the street. And they're over there on the other side yelling at the parents of this murdered child and doing all their shit. Well, this woman had a bullhorn. And she's like yelling in it and yelling at them. And they lost their mind, called the cops. One little woman. Dolly he has a court date coming up for grabbing the bullhorn out of her hand.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait, so Dolly was down there? Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, yeah. Dolly was with him.
Dolly was with Molly?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, he was in love with Molly at one time, but I think that's over now. But,
oh, no. Yeah. That's crazy.
And Mallory from House of William?
She's I think so.
Voight. I think she used to be in Voight with Benny and all them.
Okay, I might.
Yeah,
I know of Benny for sure. Crazy ass. Yeah,
I like Benny. Crazy.
You like Benny? Listen, I do like might Benny. Be cool. I just don't want to be around him. Listen, I've had friends like him in the past. They ain't gonna get me in trouble. I'm good.
Yeah, he's kind of laid back.
He get you in trouble. He hang out with you. You gonna end up in an adventure where you gonna be in trouble. I don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah. I don't want nothing to do with it. I want to stay free.
Yeah, no. I just talked to him on, somebody else's panel.
Then he run up on Molly with a log.
No, that's Benny. That's Benny.
Benny.
I was talking about Benny with a V, like Victor.
Benny. Okay, no, I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's who you were speaking on. I said I don't want nothing to do with Benny.
No, Benny would definitely get you in trouble.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, not Benny. Benny, I think I don't want to be around him at all. I think he would get me in trouble, for sure.
Yeah.